For Johnny Somali, clout was everything.
Every single one of my haters, I love every single one of you. The more haters, the better. The more viewers, the better.
This saw him turn Japan, Israel, and South Korea into his stages of chaos. From taunting atomic bomb survivors
Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know why we do to you.
To twerking on sacred statues. Johnny didn't just push boundaries. He burnt them, leaving a trail of arrests, beat down. His dismissive attitude toward the legal system and persistent streaming despite bans demonstrate an unwillingness to change.
I don't give a. Send that to the prosecutor.
However, his recent guilty plea to several charges fuels his downfall with a potential 31-year prison sentence. But how did his clout chase crash into meteoric chaos? Well, it all began in 2023 when Johnny Somali, the self-styled king of in-real-life streaming, decided Japan was his playground for idiocy. Armed with a camera, a kick streaming account, and an apparent death wish for decorum,
I hope you studied their culture before going. I'm tired of foreigners giving a bad image. I'm trying to give us a bad image. I'm not here to give you a good image, bro. I'm not a role model.
He proceeded with his opening act of harassing subway commuters with vile taunts about the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. We do again. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You know why we do to you. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. We destroy it.
Unrelenting, a passenger who's an American stepped in to shut him down.
Why not be a good... You're from America.
Why don't you sit down?
Why don't you be a good representative?
Why don't you sit
America?
down?
Like, you don't make Americans look good.
I don't give a fuck about America.
You're from America.
I give a fuck about my money.
Japanese people were really being too nice and patient with him. He deserves to be taken care of by the Yakuza. The internet erupted with Japanese netizens calling him out for trampling on historical wounds.
I apologize to the Japanese. Come on. Say.
Okay.
Okay, no. Say.
No, just say it.
By late August, Johnny's antics had escalated from obnoxious to outright illegal. Trespassing on a construction site, he went live shouting Fukushima at workers just trying to do their jobs.
Hey, oh, Fukushima. Whoa.
He and an accomplice were arrested for trespassing on the construction site. The Kyoto News Agency reported the charges.
ソマリの名前で迷惑行為などの動画をインターネットで配信している23
The internet cheered. Finally, if he'd do that shit in my country, he won't survive one day. Jail him for 3 years. Hard labor, then deport him after he gets out of jail. But Johnny wasn't done. While out on bail, he proceeded to harass Japanese Twitch streamer Moko, bragging that she would get banned if she showed him on her stream.
Chat, get the CTS. What is it? You on Twitch?
I am on Twitch, but don't do that.
You better walk away. You better not show me on your stream. You'll get banned.
She walked away in tears, ending her broadcast, and Johnny earned a 72-hour kick ban. In early September, Johnny's provocations finally met physical consequences when he was verbally abusing women in a Japanese district. But an unnamed American man who was fed up with Johnny's nonsense punched him to the ground. On Xdexerdo posted, 2 kick streamers get knocked out on the streets of Japan. The replies read, respect the country you're in and this won't happen. The dude should be awarded with permanent residency. Johnny, ever the martyr, claimed he was drunk and apologized, but the damage was done. The assault didn't deter Johnny, it only fueled his content. At an Osaka beef bowl restaurant, he blasted loud music.
Huawei. Chinese phone. Chinese phone. Huawei. Chinese virus.
Prosecutors charged him with obstructing business, demanding a $1,400 fine. But Johnny played the remorse card whimpering. I'm sorry, I'll never take videos again. Spoiler, he lied. His second arrest came later that month for filming inside the same restaurant without permission. The Guardian reported Japan's growing frustration with nuisance influencers, citing Johnny alongside other offenders like Cyprus YouTuber Phidias, who dodged train fares for views. By December 2023, Johnny's Japanese saga reached its climax. A Japanese court convicted him of criminal obstruction, fining him 200,000 yen and deporting him. Undeterred by his Japanese exile, Johnny jetted to Israel, ready to stir the pot in a region already simmering with tension.
Yeah, we out here in Israel right now, man. I'm in Tel Aviv. I'm here doing my hasbara.
After landing in Tel Aviv, he wasted no time harassing both Arab and Jewish locals with his signature brand of obnoxiousness.
Okay.
However, this was just the opening act of Johnny's Israeli disaster tour. Not content with street brawls, Johnny took his chaos to one of Judaism's holiest sites, the Western Wall in Jerusalem. He live-streamed himself pinning photos of Harvey Weinstein, Adin Ross, and Jeffrey Epstein to the wall.
There's Aiden, this is you, nigga. Aiden Ross. Epstein, you'll always be one of us. We love you. You're our king Jew. You're one of us. It doesn't matter what you did, nigga. You're still Jewish. You're still one of us. Here you go. We'll put you right next to Aiden. Fire one is Harvey Weinstein. I love you so much. You're one of my favorite top Jews. I love you.
Headline screamed, "Kick streamer banned from Jerusalem after Western Wall stunt." Johnny's response? He claimed it was a prayer. His Kick account was permanently banned shortly after, proving that even streaming platforms have limits. Just 2 days later, at a Tel Aviv protest, spotting a female police officer, he decided content meant catcalling her.
You a bad, I'll take you to dinner. I swear to God, I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life, I promise you. You a bad.
The officer's male colleague wasn't having it, and Johnny was arrested for sexual harassment and hauled off screaming, "I'm an American."
What am I going to jail for? America! I'm from America! I'm from America, USA!
As if citizenship were a diplomatic immunity card. He was detained for 16 minutes before release, but the damage was done. While he wasn't formally deported, his 50-day Jerusalem ban and constant run-ins with locals and police made Israel an unsustainable stage for his antics. By late April, he bolted to South Korea, where he soon faced even graver charges. Fresh from his Israeli escapades and hell-bent on proving he could outdo his past disasters, his opening act was turning a Seoul subway into his soundstage. The police were amused, escorting him off the train like a toddler dragged out of a candy store.
Look.
However, Johnny only escalated from annoying to outright blasphemous. At Seoul's Changdong History and Culture Park, he live-streamed himself kissing and twerking near the Statue of Peace, a monument honoring victims of Japanese wartime sexual slavery.
I love Korea, and everything that I did in Japan was for the Korean and the Chinese people.
This wasn't just a misstep, it was like moonwalking on a mass grave. He printed a photo of himself kissing the statue and waved it at passersby, grinning like he'd just won an Oscar for stupidity.
Yeah, they didn't like this at all. They did not like this.
The backlash was swift and brutal. A masked local punched him in the face, snatching his phone and tossing it into oblivion. Edge user at Jeff_Dranets posted, "This is the greatest insult to the dignity of the South Korean nation I can think of. It's like taking a piss on the tomb of the unknown soldier and crapping on the statue of sitting President Lincoln at the Lincoln Memorial. This ass insulted an entire nation, an entire people. He needs to flee South Korea ASAP before those young people toss him over the northern border in a sack so he can meet Kim Jong-un." Johnny issued a half-baked apology claiming he didn't know the statue's significance and bowing to locals.
나는 조마오 죄송합니다.
Nobody bought it. Johnny's next act of genius came on October 17 at a Mapoku 7-Eleven, where he confronted a worker who asked him not to drink alcohol inside.
Sorry, I'm black. I'm not gonna drink nothing.
Instead of complying, he made sexist remarks and caused a commotion, spilling cup noodles on a table for maximum chaos.
To say you should never have kids. Your father was right. Your father was right.
The worker called the police and Johnny was indicted for obstruction of business. Korean netizens, furious at his disrespect, reportedly placed bounties on his location.
You're f***ing dead. Like, you gotta watch your back, I'm telling you. If you're in a 20-mile radius to where I live, be prepared to see, like, straight up.
Johnny's response? More streams, more chaos, like a man trying to put out a fire with vodka.
Yes, I am still in Korea. As you can see, the Hanguk. Try to find me. I dare you. You never will. So, good luck. That's all I want to say to you guys.
Johnny's rampage continued with increasingly bizarre stunts. He waved a foul-smelling bag of dead fish at pedestrians and on public transport, tormenting commuters like a budget supervillain.
I got a police. 112, I got a police. You better back up. What you doing? Touch my phone.
Anonymous said.
By November, South Korean authorities slapped a travel ban on him, barring him from leaving the country as they investigated multiple charges. Then came the bombshell, a deepfake scandal. Johnny allegedly broadcast an AI-generated image of himself kissing a Korean female streamer.
I think this is the reason why you Korean needs are so mad. Because I have a Korean girlfriend. This is what you guys are mad about.
Violating South Korea's strict new anti-deepfake laws, which carry up to 7 years in prison. Johnny's first court appearance on March 7 at Seoul Western District Court was a masterclass in self-sabotage. He pleaded guilty to 3 charges: 1 count of obstruction of business and 2 minor crimes act violations for harassing commuters with loud music and a bag of rotten fish. YouTuber Atozy, who attended the trial, posted on X, "Johnny came in smiling, mocking us, but the smile vanished when the judge listed the charges. He's facing a decade."
No matter what, he's going to become a convicted criminal in Korea because he just pleaded guilty. So he's now banned from Korea when they finally let him leave here after he served all of his time and paid all of his fines. And in future cases against him, he'll be tried as a repeat offender, meaning he'll be getting a way harsher sentence.
On March 21, Johnny's legal woes exploded with accusations of stalking and sexually harassing a Japanese female streamer on Party, bringing his potential sentence to a staggering 31 years. He pleaded guilty to 2 additional charges, but not guilty to the 2 sexual violence counts.
I want to sit in this country any longer? Do you think I'm really going to sit there and argue with the judge over a $100 fine? Nigga, I'm guilty, so what? I'll pay it, nigga, I'm out.
Facing up to 31 years in prison, Johnny's streaming days are likely over. Proving one thing: when you play stupid games in a country that values respect, you win a stupid prize, potentially decades behind bars.